Close your eyes for a second. Seriously, just for a moment. I want you to imagine yourself 1 year from today. It is December 2026. You are sitting with a group of friends. Maybe you are at a cafe, or maybe you are on a video call. Someone asks you a question in English, and you just a broken bar answer. You don't panic. You don't look for words. You just speak, and you laugh, and you feel completely comfortable. Does that sound like a dream? Well, every year we make big plans, and every year we often stop halfway through. But today, I am going to show you exactly how to make that dream your reality. We are going to build a plan that actually works. Welcome back. Let's change your life this year. I want to be very honest with you today. I am not here to sell you a magic potion. I am not here to tell you that you can learn English while you sleep, or that you can become fluent in 3 days. If I told you that, I would be lying, and I respect you too much to lie to you. We need to talk about the truth. Learning English is a journey. Is it easy? Not always. It can be fun. Absolutely. It can be exciting, but it requires something very specific from you. It requires dedication. Now, dedication is a big, heavy word. What does it actually mean for us? It means making English a priority. It means that in 2026, you are making a promise to yourself. You are saying, this is the year one, finally do it. A lot of people think that to learn English, they need to suffer. They think they need to lock themselves in a room and study for 10 hours a day until their brain hurts. Please, do not do that. If you study for 10 hours on Monday, you know what will happen on Tuesday? You will be exhausted. You will hate English. And by Wednesday, you will quit. The secret isn't working hard for 1 day. The secret is showing up every single day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the weekend, every day. Think about it like eating. If you eat a huge amount of food on Sunday, but then you don't eat anything on Monday or Tuesday, you are going to be starving. Your body cannot survive like that. Well, your brain is the same. Your brain is hungry for English. You need to feed it a little bit every single day. Consistency is so much more powerful than intensity. Even if you only have 20 minutes. Can you find 20 minutes in your day? Maybe when you are on the bus, or while you are washing the dishes, or right before you go to sleep. 20 minutes is enough, as long as you do not skip days. So, what should you actually do with those 20 minutes? Because a lot of students ask me, okay, I have the time, but what do I do? First, you need to listen. You need to fill your ears with the sound of the language. This is actually the best way to learn English fast without realizing you are studying. You need to listen to podcasts, listen to stories, listen to simple news. Just let the sounds enter your ears. Even if you don't understand 100% of it, that is okay. Your brain is amazing. It is learning the rhythm and the music of the language just by listening. But listening is only half of the story. If you want to speak, you have to a broken bar speak. I know, it sounds obvious, but so many people listen for years and never open their mouths. I hear you saying, but I have nobody to talk to. I am alone in my room. That is not a problem. In fact, that is an opportunity. You don't need a teacher or a foreign friend to practice speaking. You can talk to yourself. I do this all the time. Narrate your life. When you are making coffee, say out loud, I am pouring the water. It is very hot. Now I am finding a spoon. It feels a little silly at first. You might feel a bit crazy talking to yourself in the kitchen. But this is the key to fluency. It helps your mouth muscles get used to the shapes of English words. It connects your brain to your voice. This practice is how you stop translating in your head and start thinking in English. When you hear a new word on a podcast, don't just write it down and say it. Say it 5 times. Shout it if you want to. Maybe not too loud if you have neighbors, but get that word out of your mouth. Now, let's talk about tools. You don't need an expensive computer or a fancy app. The best tool you can have in 2026 is a simple notebook. I love notebooks. There is something special about writing with a pen on paper. I want you to go out and buy a notebook that you really like. Maybe it has a nice cover. Maybe the paper feels good. This is your English diary, and here is the rule for the notebook. I want you to write down just 5 new words every day. Only 5. You might think, 5 is too small. I want to learn 50. Number. If you try to learn 50, you will forget them all. But 5 is easy. You can remember 5 words. Let's do the math together. If you learn 5 words every day, and there are 365 days in a year, a broken bar, that is almost 2,000 new words by the end of 2026. Do you know what you can do with 2,000 words? You can say almost anything. You can have conversations. You can watch movies. You can understand songs. Small steps lead to massive results. It is the compound effect. But I also want to give you a warning. We have talked about hard work and consistency, but we need to talk about the other side of the coin. You are a human being. You are not a robot. You are not a machine. Sometimes, you are going to be tired. Sometimes, you are going to be stressed with work or family, and that is okay. Rest is actually a part of learning. If your brain is tired, it cannot store new information. You need sleep. You need to relax. In 2026, I want you to study, but I also want you to enjoy your life. Go out with your friends, laugh, spend time with your family, because here is a secret: a happy brain learns better. If you are stressed and miserable, English will be very hard. If you are happy and relaxed, the words will stick much faster. So please, find the balance. Hard work, yes, but also good rest. Now, let's look at the timeline of the year. Starting is easy. Everybody is excited in January. January is the month of New Year, new me. We all feel motivated right now, but the danger zone is coming. The danger zone is March, or July, or October. This is when real life happens. You get busy, it rains, you feel lazy, the excitement of the new year is gone. This is the moment where most people give up. They miss one day, then they miss 2 days, and then they just stop. How do you survive the danger zone? You need to keep your eyes on the goal. Remember that picture we imagined at the start of this video? You in December 2026, speaking fluently. Keep that picture in your mind. You must want it. You must be brave, and being brave means being okay with making mistakes. I know we hate mistakes. We feel embarrassed when we use the wrong verb tense or pronounce a word strangely. But you must not be afraid. A mistake is not a failure. A mistake is proof that you are trying. If you say a word wrong, celebrate it. It means you are speaking. It means you are learning. In 2026, I want you to make 1,000 mistakes. Because if you make 1,000 mistakes, it means you have tried 1,000 times. And if you miss a day, if you get sick and can't study for a week, don't quit. Just start again. Always come back. The only way you fail is if you stop completely. If you take a break and come back, you are still winning. Time is going to pass anyway. The year 2026 is going to happen whether you study English or not. The months will go by, so you might as well use that time to build something amazing. By the time we get to the end of the year, you will look back and be so proud of yourself. You will say, "Wow, I did it. I stuck with it." So, let's recap our big plan just to be crystal clear. Number 1. Daily contact. Not once a week, but every day, even if it is just 20 minutes. Number 2. Active learning. Don't just listen, speak. Talk to yourself. Use your voice. Number 3. The notebook. 5 words a day. Write them down. Review them. Number 4. Balance. Rest when you need to. Don't be a robot. And number 5. Never give up. When it gets hard in the middle of the year, remember why you started. We are in this together. I believe that you can do this. You have the tools, you have the plan, and you have the ability. Let's make 2026 the year that everything changes for you. Let's make this the year of English. I am really curious about your personal plan. I want you to make a promise to me, and more importantly, a promise to yourself. Go to the comments section right now and tell me one thing you are going to do this year. Are you going to buy a notebook? Are you going to listen to a podcast every morning? Write it down in the comments. When you write it down, it becomes real. It is your first step. And listen, if this video made you feel a little bit more motivated, or if it helped you see a clear path for your future, please do me a small favor. Hit that like button. It really helps us reach more people who need to hear this message. And if you want to stay on track, if you want a study partner who will be here with you every week, Make sure you subscribe to 10-Minute English Academy. I want to see you here for the next video, and the one after that. Let's learn together. Share this video with a friend if you want a study buddy. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. You've got this. Study hard, have fun, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.